Hey guys, welcome back to my channel.
Active by night, keep going crazy.
I just realized that I'm doing something that I kind of want to share with you guys. I don't only like do boss girl vlogs. I love vlogging, period. Let's just say that. I love vlogging, period. Let me turn on this light so you guys don't see me so dark. I love vlogging, period. So I just figured that I'm gonna make vlogs about whatever I can because I just love doing it. Tonight, even though the day is already gone, whatever, blah blah, I just got off the phone with Potato's coordinator. Potato is my daughter. That's what we call her. She's 2.5. She will be 3 soon. She lately has been getting services, early intervention services, for anybody who's familiar with that. She's been getting them since she was about, I want to say maybe like 6-7 months old. No, maybe a little bit more than that. I think a little bit more. So it's coming up on the time where she's aging out of the program, and on top of Nacho's food's ready. Like I was saying before I went to get Nacho's food, Potato is about to age out of the program. She's about to be 3. So naturally, if you notice your child is improving, then you can just let the services just flourish out and then they live their life normally. Unfortunately, I don't want to say unfortunately, I just want to say Potato, she's getting there, but she's not all the way there, like, So I am right now emailing the district about Potato having a CPSE evaluation. For those of you who are not familiar with CPSE, because unfortunately you don't have fortunately you don't have any children who have problems or struggling. Guys, if you notice me doing this, it's like a pet peeve. Like, I cannot stand when all the chains like are mixed up together and tangled up, like, but I love when they're all there. Like, ugh, it's a conundrum. CPSE basically is the same thing as early intervention, except moving on. So anything that you feel like your child is struggling in or whatever, this goes on just like an early intervention. They have therapy, physical, all that. In early intervention, Potato gets physical therapy, occupational therapy, speech therapy, SI, I'm not sure what that is. I think it's speech interpretation therapy, and yeah, I think that's about it for now. That's a lot, I know. She has a full schedule, so it's kind of like the whole week she's going to school, but it's helped a lot. She was smaller, she was not walking, she wasn't sitting by herself, she couldn't hold her head, but now she's doing all of that. The thing that concerns me is she doesn't speak. If you guys hear her in the background, she's screaming. That's how she communicates. She just can't get the words out. I'm emailing them now to see if she can take the CPSE evaluation. For anybody who's going through this with their child and you guys want to know how I've been doing this, I'm going to vlog about it, because I know I'm not the only mother that has a special needs child. And you guys, we all got to stick together. We're not alone. So if you're in New York City and you want to know how to do it, if your child is as small as Potato or even smaller and they're about to age out soon, maybe like next year or whatever, you can watch me do it, so that way you're not, confused on what to do. Especially since the coordinators themselves, sometimes they miss parts. Hold on a second. A lot of the times the coordinators, they have so much things going on, they miss a part. Like Potato's new coordinator, also the old one as well, because the old one's had her longer. She missed a part to tell me that I had to, call the DOE or get in contact with the DOE so I can get the first packet before her evaluation. She just basically, told me that she needs to be evaluated. And then that was that. So now that I have the correct information from the CPSE evaluator, I now have the information. I took down my little notes, okay? And I'm emailing her I'm not emailing the evaluator, just so you guys don't get confused, I'm emailing the district and the person who runs the CPSE part of the district. Now, you have to make sure you know which district you're in. Why does this keep happening? What's wrong with my eye? You have to make sure which district you're in first. Now, this is only for New York City. Anybody that watches me in another state, you might have to contact the early intervention person to see if it's the same exact thing, but I would just mention to them, basically go like you know what you're talking about. You know what I'm saying? Mention to them that, do you have to call the DOE? Is there something you have to do to get the packet? Like, mention all of that, because like I said, the coordinators sometimes are busy with so many kids, they miss out things for us, and then we leaving out things and the people start looking at us like we don't know what we're doing. I'm emailing her now. They told me that normally sometimes it goes in the junk mail, so what we're gonna do today is we're gonna email her, and then 24 to 48 hours later we're gonna check to see if she responded. If she did not, then we have to email her once more, and so forth. That's what I wanted you guys to see me do right now, so you guys know exactly what to do. Alright, this is my setup. I'm sorry I have covering this because, you know, nobody wants to share their baby's information. So this is all the stuff you guys are going to have to do. If you can see it, you're going to need to put your child's name, your child's date of birth, the address where you're at, and your name. And then you also have to put, I hope you guys can see this because I know it looks a little blurry. Let me see here. Okay. No? I'm still learning how to use this camera. Bear with me. You need to put your baby's name, your baby's date of birth, your address, basically, because, you know, babies live with us, your name, sorry for my chicken scratch, and best contact number. Then you have to add your email, and then after you put all that in the body, next thing you're going to do is you're going to list your concerns. These are my concerns. Like I told you guys, she's not speaking. She's about to be 3. She doesn't say anything but that and mama. That's basically it. So speech is my concern. Her behavior, they told me I can mention behavior. Her physical therapist, he's used to her. He's been working with her for, damn, almost as long as she's been a toddler. Yeah, and he notices as well. Potato's behavior is a little bit sporadic, but then I'm like, listen, I'm her mom, and before I started my healing journey and everything and got calm, I definitely was a sporadic person. I feel like both of my kids are like, you know, splits of myself. Nacho's the angry side, calm side, Potato's the wild and crazy side. So that's happened. So I put etc. because, you know, us as parents, we all might have different different concerns for our babies. So this is it. This is what I'm doing. So that's what I'm doing right now. See that? I'm sorry guys, my thing is touch screen. So this is what I'm doing right now. See, that's my CPSE email. In the subject I put CPSE packet because they didn't really tell you, they don't tell you what to put. So I just assumed if I put CPSE packet, let me get up closer. I just assumed if I put CPSE packet, everybody will know what I'm talking about. You know what I'm saying? And she'll know, just in case she has like a you know, sec. With that being said, that is like everything in a nutshell. I keep forgetting that I want to capture these moments, especially with Potato, because again, somebody else is going through this. Somebody else is having this happen with their baby. And I just want you guys to know you're not alone. Okay? My baby probably hasn't had the, you know, greatest milestones, but she's getting there. Now, other people might come under my comments and be like, oh, you know, somebody told me she used to say a lot more. I mean, we thought she was saying more. We really did. But, no. And then sometimes I feel like trauma that, you know, parents suffer and the children watch you suffering towards it kind of snatches all that progress away. It's like we're kind of starting a little bit over with her, but she's come so far from where she used to be. So this is big, big, big. Another thing that we're doing with Potato, since this is actually going on longer than I thought, I'm also applying for Social Security benefits for her. And on top of that, Potato is in a genetic testing program, which I do have to call and check on the neurologist, because that is those take up to a year, because they're literally picking pieces of her DNA and her genes to see what could be wrong and what is causing her delay. And sometimes the neurologist was telling me her facial features, the drooling, all of that is a part of what she's going through. Everybody thought the drooling would stop because she's 3, she has all her teeth, but it's actually not. So they're trying to figure out and put a name to what she has. The only thing they do know is whatever she's going through is neurological. So we're not letting that stop her, nothing. I'm not gonna lie, like when they first said that to me, I literally cried. Like when her first doctor was just like, you know, concerned about her and this is not happening, this is not happening. It was scary, and I just literally broke down, because, you know what I'm saying, as a mom, you're like, what more could I have done while she was in the belly or while he was in the belly to make things better? Only thing we could do now is they're here, and we can make life going forward that much better for them. You know what I'm saying? On that note, this is the quick vlog. I will see you guys in the next one. Peace and many blessings.